Listen to the following, and as you listen, close your eyes. Become very, very still and reflect on the words. The truth about unconditional love. Listen. With your open heart, greetings. This is about the truth which is unconditional love. Unconditional love is real. Fear, which is its opposite, does not exist. If you have fear, if you're afraid, it is because you have chosen not to love. And this can seem to be frustrating to you. It seems as if I am saying, if you're afraid, simply love perfectly and you'll be fine. You'll be freed of your fear. That is indeed exactly what I'm saying. You cannot have two masters. You cannot have love and fear together. You're either afraid or you love. Love is freedom. And likewise, you're either free or you are not free. It is not possible to be partly free. There is a sequence. The sequence describes for you how to free yourself from fear, and it goes like this. Whenever you are in conflict, whenever you are not at peace, know first it is because you're afraid. Second, if you have fear, it is because you have chosen not to love. Thirdly, the only connection for the lack of love is perfect love. And finally, perfect love is unconditional love. As if to say that perfect love is the ultimate answer to whatever would destroy your peace. Perfect love is all that matters. Perfect love is the solution to all your problems. And that is truth. Perfect love, the love of God, is unconditional love. And there is a reason for that. Imperfect love or fear is projection. And there is a reason for that. There is nothing that can harm you. Nothing that you can take away your freedom. And above all, it follows from the awareness that there is nothing that you do not have. And that there is nothing that you indeed are not. So God, in a word, could be described as everything. No lack, no absence, no incompleteness, simply everything. All that is. And you, as the son and daughter of God, are the same. You have everything. And as spirit, you are everything. Thus you were created by God, and nothing can change that. Least of all, your vain imaginings that create the illusion of this world. Love, then, very simply, is the awareness of that fact. Love is the awareness that you have everything, and you are everything. When you have everything, then of course there is nothing that you can lack, because you are spirit. Sharing the everything that you are expands you and does not diminish you in any form. So it follows, since you are spirit, that the awareness that you have everything automatically prompts you to want to give the same everything. For it is that giving that you become fulfilled, and you would become more than you already are. And were it possible, or there to be something greater than everything, but of course that is not possible. Your completeness, the everything that you are, expands without becoming greater. Paradoxical? Oh no, indeed. Love is that giving that extends itself outward and yet returns unto itself. Love is the inexorable sharing of the awareness of everything, moment upon moment upon moment upon forever, upon the absence of time. And that is the true nature of God. And hear me well, that is the true nature of you, for you are the son and daughter of God. There is only Spirit. Spirit is all that is. You could think of it this way. If you find it helpful, there is only Spirit. There is only that energy. And even this world, within the density of its matter, is nothing but a dense form of energy, which in an instant could, and one day will, be transformed back into the sheer energy of Spirit, and Spirit is all that is. And you likewise, being Spirit, are all that is. There is nothing outside of you. There is nothing, when you see it with true vision, that shall seem to be apart from you in any way. For the awareness of truth, you shall recognize all of creation and all of experience as but yourself. Albeit shared perfectly and completely with all of creation, there is no problem here, no paradox here. You are one, and you are you, and both at the same time. Fear always arises from the absence of the inner awareness that you have and are everything. In the absence of that awareness, you perceive lack. You perceive scarcity. You perceive that it is possible for something to exist which you do not have. And therefore, you perceive that it is possible that there be something which you need. Now the counterpart of that is that you perceive that there is something which you have, but which you could be taken away. Both of those conditions represent fear. Fear is the feeling you have when you contemplate losing something, which you perceive that you have and which you believe you need. Likewise, fear is the feeling you have when you contemplate not receiving something which you perceive you do not have and which you believe you need. It is so very simple. Whenever you experience fear, it is because you have not loved. Ultimately, it is because you have not loved yourself. You have not been greater. You have been created by God. Yes, it is. You have been created by God. You have everything. You are everything. And when you choose not to love yourself, you simply believe that not to be true. You choose rather to believe that there is scarcity or lack in your life. The unconditional love, which is perfect love, is simply the realization that everything is of Spirit, that everything is yours. Therefore, we say that this is love training. You have chosen to believe in time and space. Most of you seem unable in an instant to depart from belief in lack and scarcity. But to the unconditional love, which is perfect love, is also perfect peace. So begin with this idea. And eventually this idea shall move past your thoughts to experience, to real thoughts, and to knowing. And that knowing, you will feel free. And do your best as you discipline your mind to realize that all things are of mind, that having anything truly is only as far away as the thought that you have it. Although the thought which love speaks lies within your experience, beyond the thoughts you believe you are thinking. Certainly you are aware of having had thoughts, of possessing many things, riches, relationships, health, and have been frustrated when they have not appeared in your life. True thought, which lies at the level of mind and which houses your creative power, is more. You shall come to experience and to know that truth. So listen well right now. Listen. Be still. Know that all is spirit. All is one. And it is love. And it is all that you are. This is who you are. For that is what you are as the son and daughter of unconditional love. All fear arises from the belief that you have less than everyone else and than everything. And miracle-minded, right-mindedness arises from the realization that you are indeed everything, and that everyone else also is everything. Your only function as the miracle worker is to accept unconditional love for yourself, and the rest will follow as day follows night. To this only, discipline your mind and thoughts in every way you can, and you shall always have unconditional love as your guide. Discipline your mind to always realize that you have everything, and that you are everything. And then you'll automatically realize the same for our brother and sister. If you yet do not realize that, then, my dear, you are still choosing fear. And it simply means that you are not yet ready to perform miracles in your life under the guidance of Spirit. God cannot conquer your fear. If God did, you wouldn't be free. Your freedom to choose love instead of fear. That is the freedom. God cannot conquer your fear. It is more important for you to be free, even though to be free to be afraid, than it is for some external source. Nothing can take away your fear against your will. This is all your choice. This is all your choice, love or fear. But fear not. Your fear cannot harm you. Unconditional love is a single-edged sword. The thoughts you think that you are free of fear bless you and all the world. The thoughts you think that are based on fear are simply based on fear, and that is all. They do not harm you, but they do not in any sense change or destroy what you truly are in spirit, which is the son and daughter of God. Whenever you are not at peace, know first that it's just fear. Then realize that if you're afraid, you have chosen not to love. The remedy for lack of love is perfect love. And perfect love is the simple realization that you have everything. It is all about being. Even as you listen, you are being. To be. Being is everything. Once you realize, then, that you are unconditional love, and you are completely free and automatically without effort, you will extend that love which you are, and your reward shall be great joy, beyond anything you can possibly imagine. Blessings to you.